Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to Spooky Tuesday. Did we scare you?
Ooh, I'm a little startled.
Hello, Val. We had a pretty good trip.
Yeah.
It was nice to take a break,
should scoot
see
over
some
some more.
family.
Hello. I am also here.
I hope you are doing well.
Yeah.
I'm Robot Spacer,
I'm on Secret Crush.
and we're gonna play some more Gabriel Knight. Should I go into the recap, or do we have anything else to talk about first? Okay, I'll recap then. It's been a little bit, so I had to rewatch the end of the last stream to refresh my memory. But, some of the main things that happened, first of all, just a kind of overview. Gabriel Knight investigating the voodoo murders, which may or may not actually be voodoo related. At first it seemed like they weren't, but now it kind of seems like they are.
It's not real voodoo.
Who knows?
That's what everybody says.
At one point, our cop buddy, Luke Skywalker, closed the case, and we had to convince him to reopen it, which we successfully did.
Can I sidebar why Luke Skywalker closed the case?
Please do.
Because it's just the Chicago Mafia doing cartel business, nothing to investigate. We can just ignore it, I guess.
I mean,
Chicago.
I feel like it was implied they were like going back to Chicago or whatever, so like it's somebody else's problem. I don't know. And then we managed to interpreted some drum signals to find out where a voodoo ritual was taking place. And then we also did some voodoo writing on Marie Laveau's tomb to tell some people to bring a particular thing that we hid a tracker in. So then we got out our iPhone and followed the AirTag to the destination where the ritual was being held. And then we put on our crocodile mask that we paid $100 for.
We've been eagerly awaiting for finally there to be a reason to wear it.
In family painting bucks. And we, Grace helpfully drew a snake tattoo on our chest.
I forgot about that part.
And then we had a fun little quiz to make sure we were legit before we could participate in the ritual. And then basically, Malia Getty was there. She seemed to be, kind of possessed by an ancestor.
We went to Swamp Burning Man. It was wild.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And she was...
she seemed like she was
specifically,
possessed.
Yeah.
She was speaking in a different voice.
Specifically possessed by Tetelo. And saying all kinds of things. Lots of talk of a talisman that used to belong to Gabriel's family.
She said something about your pretty jewels.
Right.
That's the part I remember.
And then at some point, I don't know, things got real wild and we kind of collapsed onto the ground. And fortunately, Grace had been following us.
Did she slip a tracker on him, do you think?
I think she just did it the normal way with eyes. So she got us out of there, and then we woke up the next morning on day 7 in bed, and then we had a little chat with Uncle Wolfgang. Yeah, Wolfgang Ritter in Germany, who kind of filled us in on some family background that our dad was just not going to tell us about at all. So basically, Gabriel is part of a family of shadow hunters, and this talisman is a powerful artifact that used to belong to their family. Tetelo took it at some point and both the talisman is allegedly with Tetelo's remains somewhere, and the location of all of that is kind of an unknown. It's possible it could be with Tetelo's ancestors, which would be the Getty family.
They do have a big fancy tomb.
Yes, that's my suspicion. Then there's also a possibility it could be somewhere in Africa where Tetelo is from. Gabriel's...
That's a much larger search area.
Yeah, for sure. But we did get, before our professor buddy got super murdered, he did give us a little info that Tetelo is from the Agree tribe in the People's Republic of Benin. So Wolfgang was going to investigate that in his library. He's
probably
got a real good library.
He's got the World Book Encyclopedia in there, and he gets the what do they call them? You could buy additional books that had like updates and additions.
Oh yeah, you get the yearly.
Yeah, we had the World Book Encyclopedia when I was growing up because we were fancy teacher people.
Yeah, we had a set of those too.
I always liked the World Book better than Britannica.
I don't know that I could compare.
I mean, World Book was brown.
My favorite part was there was one that had it was like a diagram of the human body, and it, I'm pretty sure this was in the encyclopedia. I could be mistaking it for a different book, but I feel like this was in the encyclopedia. It had like multiple pages on like transparent pages, so like you could, you know, you'd have like your bones and then your like nervous system and then your organs and stuff.
Yeah, I kind of remember something like that.
That was very cool. Anyways, that has nothing to do with this video game.
I just wanted to do a childhood flex about how I had a World Book Encyclopedia, and we even got a few of the update volumes for a few years. Took up a whole hutch. So
we're on game day 7, June 24th, which is the day after, what was that?
St. John's Eve.
St. John's Eve. So I guess it's St. John's Day now? I don't know.
Probably. I don't know if
Is that even a thing?
I don't, like, presumably, technically, yes, but I get the impression that nobody really celebrates St. John's Day.
Yeah, it seems like the Eve is the big event. Yeah, that's where we're at. I don't really know what we're gonna do next. I guess we're just gonna try to figure out where the remains and the talisman might be. Wolfgang was very persistent that we just be real dang careful.
Well, I mean,
since we're currently working alone,
there are murders going about.
Yeah, like I think.
Also, the people at the voodoo thingy, they have to know it was him, right? They have to know it was Gabriel.
Right, like...
There's no way.
Yeah,
He's like the only guy who can't mind his own business about the voodoo murders.
Right. Yeah, it's super hard to believe that they would not know that. Let's video game?
Yeah.
All right.
Getting uncomfortable sitting on the edge in the visible part of the screen. I want to recede back into my Stream Ghost corner. You usually switch. Okay. It's like you usually switch scenes by now.
I did adjust the camera, so hopefully you're when you're reclined, you're not too much.
Oh, it's fine. I'll just be a blanket that occasionally moves.
I'm just gonna write down here that this was Wolfgang. I'm gonna try to write it correctly. Wolfgang Ritter's number, because I think that's the second time I wrote it down because I wasn't sure how to find it. Okay.
I didn't straighten out the blanket before we started, so I'm just gonna be
sure
lightly visible while I sort that out and try to figure out where my computer's gonna go.
Do what you need to.
Yeah.
And I'm going to try to remember how to play this video game.
Pay no attention to the ghost behind the curtain.
We already read the paper,
There is
but
nothing to operate.
I'm going to do it again anyway.
Does it let
Times
you reread the paper?
Picayune,
Yeah.
dated June 24th,
It's handy.
1993. There's nothing about the Voodoo murders case in the papers today. Gabriel finds a humorous tidbit under the Life is Stranger Than Fiction column. Apparently, there were reports of ghosts in the Bayou Saint Jean last night. Various people called the newspaper with stories about hearing strange noises and seeing weird
Chords.
lights over the swamp. Some folks claim it's the ghost of Marie Laveau. The paper relates it to similar delusions that crop up every Halloween.
Sure. Just nothing to worry about.
Gabriel's horoscope today reads, "Wise is the warrior who knows when to fight and when to get the hell out of Dodge."
God help me, I'm actually starting to listen to this guy.
That reminds me how the other day when I was in a bad mood, I wanted to look up if anything was in retrograde. Even though I don't, like, I know what my sign is, but I don't really know a lot of things about how astrology is supposed to work. But I do find it helpful sometimes to know if something's in retrograde so I can say, it's the planets.
It's nice to have something to blame it all on.
The planets got me all out of whack.
Grace keeps her art supplies here.
This box of art supplies, like, I can tell because of the way that it's drawn that it's an interactive, or at least thing that might animate.
Which thing is it?
Or did it animate actually when she did the snake tattoo on
I
us?
feel like she
did
had
she
like
like
a-
pick it up or something?
I think she had like a little toolbox that she picked up and carried.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think if it was ever animated in this scene in
That
particular.
gray thing?
Yeah, right
Okay.
here. It's just it's notable because I can tell it's like interactive or can animate or something.
Like
it's
it's not-
separate from the background,
Yeah.
and yet very little has ever happened with it.
Right.
Like we can't pick it up or anything. That's her stuff. Anyways, I guess we're gonna get out of here. It doesn't seem like there's much to do here.
I'm going out for a bit.
Be careful.
It's a shame. I wish this mug was printed on both sides.
I don't know if we have any mugs that are printed on both sides other than my robot unicorn mug.
Unfair to lefties.
Yeah.
Let's go see how our buddy Luke Copwalker's doing. If we can. Oh, right. Maybe we can't. Because he's...
Oh, right, he got disappeared.
I forgot about that.
The cult disappeared him.
No. I think he's kind of off investigating on his own.
The desk guy acted like he'd been disappeared.
Well, he acted like he doesn't work here. He's just kind of pretending he doesn't exist right now. I don't think there was a suggestion that anything has
what I
happened to him.
remember about how the desk cop was acting was like, hey, quit asking.
Right.
I can't tell you.
Right.
But he doesn't work here and quit asking about it. That's what I mean by the desk cop is acting like Mosley's been disappeared
Okay.
by the cult. Like
Okay.
the cops are afraid of the cult.
Oh, yeah, sure.
And they think the cult has done something to him.
Yeah, I guess I feel like I don't know that I agree with that, but
Okay.
they're definitely trying to pretend like he doesn't exist.
Right.
And as far as we know, Mosley is off investigating stuff. Like when he decided to reopen the case, the rest of the cops were not okay with that.
Right.
So he had to do it on his own. So I don't think there's actually anything we can do here right now. Where else can we go? Let's go see Malia Getty.
Hey, you do anything last night?
Ms. Getty is unavailable, Mr. Knight.
Mr. Knight. I figured, but, you know, gotta try.
Always. You have an opportunity for a curry-on-curry conversation, you take it.
Exactly. I'm just curious what's going on over at Tulane University, so let's pop in.
Should I queue up
The door to Hartridge's
handbook, or
office
do
is
you want to just
locked.
kind of poke around a lot first?
I mean, I'm fine with poking around for a little bit, but, you know, it might be worth...
Like having it scroll
You know,
to the correct page?
Right.
Yeah.
Just because I know that can take a little bit of searching. But for now, I'm just going to pop around into all the usual places and see if anything is new that we can check out.
We're on day 7?
Correct.
Okay, that should make it easier to find the right thing.
I feel like we probably can't do anything at Bayou St. John at this point. Seems like it would be useful to go back and investigate again, but I don't know how we would know how to get there.
Gabriel feels
Investigate what?
confused.
Just the area where the ritual took place.
Right, I feel like they went out of their way to communicate that you cannot navigate the
Yeah.
swamp on your own.
Gabriel can hear the sound of drums, but it seems to be coming from inside his head, rather than any specific direction.
Why would he be hearing drums now?
Well, I don't think he actually is. I think that's just a very colorful way of saying that he is confused and has a
Yeah.
headache.
I suppose so.
The signal device and anything else of interest in the bayou is no doubt long since gone.
Okay. So they're making it clear you don't need to go back
Yeah,
there.
there is nothing to be found. Sounds like.
How do I get out?
Hasn't Gabriel seen this part of the bayou?
I kind of remember the first time that you went in without the use of the tracking device, that you eventually came out where you came in.
Gabriel can hear
Maybe.
the sound.
Yeah, like, I'm pretty sure I'll eventually just kind of randomly end up back at the starting point.
Right.
I was hoping I could get there faster if I just kept
A
walking
cool
left.
sweat missed Gabriel's forehead. Where is he again?
Got us lost.
This looks
Hey,
familiar. Damn, I'm back where I
Damn!
started.
Something in the bayou air is confusing Gabriel's sense of direction.
Swamp gas.
He could use some less susceptible assistance.
I wonder if it might be worth going back to Grandma's house now that we've talked to Uncle Wolfgang.
No
Right.
one answers Grand's
Oh.
front door, but a note sticking from the mail slot bears Gabriel's name. The note is from Gran and says that she's taken a short trip out of town on Grace's advice. Good old Grace.
Okay. Makes sense. Yeah, let's check out the square. There's usually something new going on there. All the usual bands.
All the usual joggers.
Oh, the fortune-telling booth's finally gone.
Mm.
Let's... How did I...
Yes?
Oh, errata drum book. I was trying to remember how I got into the, like, listening to the drum signals mode.
Mm-hmm. Gonna see if there's any new messages.
Like, it seems like it's worth
Gabriel
checking
listens
out.
carefully to the drums
Okay.
I like
and opens his
the
radar
idea
book to
of
translate.
this drummer just continuing to drum, and this white dude just kind of stands directly next to him with a book.
Right. Like, why does he
Taking
walk right
notes.
over there, man?
Yeah, you can hear it perfectly well from around the corner, my dude.
So... Warren, maybe? Yeah, we got Warren here. What was our... Okay. Our last message was call conclave to night swamp.
Right.
I just wanted to make sure we weren't, like, going to be translating the same message. Okay, so Warren... and then basically this page, all the phrases start with a W type of character. This page, it's a double H, I guess. And then on the first page, it's like an M.
Okay.
So when we get to the end of the word, we want to look for the next one of any of those characters. So here's another M. Huh. Does this just say Warren over and over? Yeah, I think it does.
Well, that's ominous.
Yeah, at the very least, there's nothing else in our book.
And the book doesn't have any, like,
That seems like too many phrases somehow.
like there's no way of, like, indicating a person, like a specific person. Right? Like they're all just kind of like broad concepts.
Yeah.
Which makes sense since it is a broadcast.
Mm-hmm.
If you're trying to send a specific message, you would perhaps scribble a code on a tomb, as we have previously discovered.
Right. I'm just making sure I didn't miss anything here. My feeling is this is just kind of like not anything super important.
Mm-hmm.
Going on on in the church. Guess we'll see if Dr. John is in at the Voodoo Museum.
Posted on the door of the museum is a sign saying, closed until further notice.
Nothing's closed here.
Yeah, everybody's
A
left
sign
town.
on the front door of Magentia's home reads, attending a channeling seminar until August 1st.
I had a feeling we might want to go to the tomb, and it's starting to look like that may be the case. I'm not sure if this is our writing or...
Right.
Gabriel's coded
Okay.
messages on the wall.
Why is this cemetery so hard to navigate through?
I don't know.
Hey, I did it. Oh,
What? Oh.
it's open.
Huh. You might want to save.
Yeah, thank you. That's a great idea.
You should save before you interact with the tomb, I think.
Yeah.
The plate is up. Beneath the plate is a button.
Plate is up, y'all.
Push the button.
Scared. Yeah, I don't feel good about this, but it also feels like
Gabriel hears the faint
Points.
sound of breaking glass.
Well, that's an interesting thing to happen when you push a button. Seems kind of dark in here.
oh no. I was kind of waiting. What's this? But yeah, I think it's just staying dark.
It's a lit button.
Oh,
Do you have any sort of illumination device in your pockets?
I don't think so. I mean,
This is the last page of
I assume the
inventory.
tracker would give off some light, but I'm guessing that's not
Right.
an option. Let's try to press this button. Oh, that's the exit.
Okay.
Okay.
So you didn't die. That's good.
Yeah. That is good. I
would-
feel great about that.
I'm assuming that you need to acquire an illumination device.
Yes. At least we have an objective now.
Indeed. Love to have an objective.
This is
Yes, okay. Question is, where do we get a flashlight? You'd think we could just like go to the drugstore or something, but I feel like surely it can't be that straightforward.
Right. Perhaps there's one in the shop? Or in his closet or something? He lives at the shop, right? Am I
Yeah.
reading that correctly?
Correct.
the Dixieland drugstore is locked and barred.
Oh,
Everything's closed.
it is a holiday, I suppose.
Oh. Yeah, I hadn't thought of that. Yeah, let's go back to the shop.
Hello, beautiful. It's me.
I wish you wouldn't wear that coat outside in June. I could smell you from here.
Let's ask Grace about flashlights. Can you research where to get a flashlight? Or a match?
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Could you do some research for me?
Sure. What?
Gabriel. Think harder.
I can't think of anything.
Okay.
Did you already get, like, all of the day's messages from her?
I mean, I think so. I can double check.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Do you have messages for me?
Nope. None right now.
Okay.
Maybe we have a book about flashlights.
What's that red thing
Can
on
we
the
take
desk?
one of these candles? Which red thing?
I think it's next to
Here?
a typewriter. Yeah, that red thing that you just moused over.
It looks like a cup of pens or something.
The typewriter is beginning to...
Should I feel guilty? Nah.
It's not what I clicked on.
Another month of missing my mortgage. I'll be pushing those pencils on the street.
Yes, it is a cup of pencils.
Gabriel's desk has been gathering dust since his last novel.
Could we take one of these candles?
There's a flashlight on the dresser. This building's wiring leaves a lot to be desired.
Who knew?
I noticed when I was queuing up the correct page in the hint book that it said something
I might
about
need a
listening to
flashlight.
Grace, and that has made me concerned about. I assume you exhausted all of your Grace conversation options the last time you played, and now we maybe don't remember whatever she might have said.
Oh. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm real worried for Gabriel's safety, though.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
I'm going out for a bit.
Be careful.
Do. Definitely gonna do another save. What's gonna happen in here? Oh. Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no. They're going real hidden objects game on us.
Jeez.
For some reason, I expected it to be bigger.
Yeah.
What am I looking for in here? Also, like, okay, so I can point at stuff and then
And then
like
do
look
other-
at it or
Crypt
use your other
drawers
verbs.
line the back wall. Gabriel can't make out the name on that drawer's plaque. Crypt drawers. Gabriel. That drawer is marked with a pattern like the VV.
That sounds good. Should we open it?
I don't know.
Mosley.
What?
Shit, I dropped my flashlight. Huh?
What?
Was Mosley...
What's happening?
Did we find Mosley's
Ouch,
body?
my head. What the hell was that?
What's that noise?
I don't know. It sounded kind of knifey.
I know. I don't like this at all.
Yeah.
Also, like, I mean, it's possible Mosley wasn't dead, but it sure looked like it.
Mm.
What? I guess I'm gonna try opening it again. Oh, okay. I thought one of the voices in that scene sounded more like Mosley than Gabriel, but I
Right.
wasn't positive. Though I guess it's also possible, like, someone who we didn't hear came in and, like, knocked Gabriel on the head and then removed Mosley's body. It's kind of hard to be sure.
There's a wallet in the drawer. It must have fallen from Mosley's jacket when the body was moved. It's a man's wallet. There's nothing. Gabriel opens the wallet and finds some ID belonging to Mosley and an American's repressed card.
Oh, whomst? A what?
Oh, what?
Oh.
Mosley's
American Express.
American's repressed card.
Yeah, like, I get it. But
What a
also,
concept.
I don't.
I mean, they obviously can't call it American Express
Sure.
Card
because
has
that's a trademark
Mosley's name
term.
written on it. It expires next month.
But yeah, I don't know.
Oh, very weird.
Indeed.
Mosley's body is gone.
The plaque on the drawer has an etching of the Veve on it, but no name.
Is that a broken light bulb?
Someone's broken the light in here. No wonder it's so dark. Crypt drawers line the back wall. Gabriel can't make out the name on that drawer's plaque.
Like, what are we supposed to do with Mosley's credit card? Like, I can't think of what we could buy that would be useful. This is a weird development. It doesn't seem like there's anything else in here. I really thought there'd be like some secret chamber in here or something.
There's broken glass on the floor.
Oh, that's the glass
Oh, from the light bulb?
we heard break when we first came in here.
Mm.
I think Mosley's alive and he's up to something.
Right. That seems reasonable.
Gabriel can't see anything in the dark. There's broken glass on the floor.
Alright, it seems like we're probably done here.
The plate's already up, and Gabriel doesn't want to put it back down.
I wanted to put it back down, though. I'm in control here. Okay, now what? Where can we go shopping? All the stores are closed. The one store is all closed.
I don't remember whatever Grace might have said.
Uh-huh.
And I know if I look at the hint book, it will just tell us explicitly what we're supposed to buy, which I think is kind of boring.
Oh, is it not a good hint book?
It's not the greatest. The one thing I think I can say as a hint that's not just outright telling you is, what did you find when you went to Granny's house?
Granny's house.
You went to your grandmother's house.
Like, you mean the note?
Yeah, what did the note say?
It said that Gran's been, she's on vacation for her safety.
And who told her to go on vacation?
Grace.
Okay, I'll just say it. I think last time you talked to Grace at the beginning of the day,
Uh-huh.
I think she might have told you to leave town.
Oh.
Now, as to how you actually accomplished that, I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Can we go to the travel agency?
Is there a travel agency? Is there a travel agency in your one page of the phone book?
That's a very interesting question. If only we had more pages of the phone book.
Right.
Think of all the things we could do.
Or even a whole phone book.
Where have you been? I was worried about you.
For good reason, apparently.
What happened? Do you need a doctor?
Oh,
Nothing
right, he
you
got
want to
his
know
head
about. And no, just some aspirin.
Gabriel, this is nuts. You have to get out of New Orleans.
Okay.
No kidding.
Well, listen. Wolfgang called while you were out. He said, and I quote, "Tell Gabriel that I found what I was looking for. It's time for me to do my duty. Schloss Ritter is his now." Now, call me crazy, but I don't think that's good news.
What do you mean?
Not for Uncle
You own
Wolfie,
property
no.
now.
What are you gonna do?
If I figure it out, I'll let you know.
Gabriel Knight, foreign property owner.
What's Wolfgang doing though? I still don't know how to get out of town. Also, which of these scraps of paper is the one from the phone book?
I think.
I feel like it's this one.
Yeah.
Travel agency.
Oh yeah.
See the world. Travel agency.
How conveniently
How
named.
gosh darn convenient. Whoop. Whoop. 585 1130. Who knew you could do so much with one page of the phone book?
What?
I think we're going to take a little trip to Schloss Ritter.
Gonna see the world.
Yeah.
I'm doing the best I can.
What
I'm trying to click on the phone. It thought I was clicking the use icon on Gabriel.
Oh. You self.
Okay, I'm turning it on first. 585 1130.
Hello. See the World Travel Agency. How may I help you?
I'd like to see the world.
How much for a trip to Rittersberg, Germany?
How much for a trip to Rittersburg, Germany?
Rittersburg, Germany? Hold on, let me look that up. I can fly you into Munich. That's the closest airport to Rittersburg. You can rent a car from there, or take the train. Let's see.
The train.
The best price I can see for the flight is $1,400. What would you like to do?
Put that on my credit card.
Charge it to my Americans repressed.
Yes, sir. And your name was?
Mosley.
Mosley.
Feeling a little guilty, Gabriel gives the travel agent Mosley's card number and is informed that he can pick up his ticket at the New Orleans International Airport.
Okay. Let's get the heck out of here.
Guess what? I'm going to Germany.
Really? That's great, but how on earth could you afford?
A man's gotta do what a man's gotta do.
Oh my God. I wouldn't like the sound of that even if you were a man.
I miss you too, Grace.
I'm gonna do another quick save. Well, bye, I guess.
Goodbye, Gracie.
Good luck. Let me know what's going on, will you?
Of course.
Is she gonna be safe?
Is he not taking so much of a change of underwear? Like, he has no luggage whatsoever.
Nah, it's fine.
Also, where's the airport?
I assume it's gonna be on the map now?
Sure.
Yep.
Ah.
Gabriel picks up his tickets at the airport and boards a plane for Munich.
Nice.
Remember when you could just get on an airplane?
Yeah. Nice.
Ooh. It's like the beginning of The Christmas Prince.
I just...
Wolfgang?
Hello. My name is Knight. Gabriel Knight.
Is she peeling a basket of
Herr
potatoes?
Knight! Oh, kommen Sie bitte, Herren. I mean, come in, please, Herr Knight. I was not expecting you. Has Wolfgang sent you here?
Uncle Wolfgang? No, I came to see him. Isn't he here?
No, he is gone. I'm sorry. You came all this way.
Oh, great. That's all I need.
Herr Knight, Wolfgang told me all about you and gave me instructions for you to feel welcome here. Please, this is your home. You are a Ritter, no? I am just doing some work. I will continue and you may make yourself comfortable.
Yeah, you
If
get
there
back to your
is anything
potatoes.
you need, please ask me. You may use Wolfgang's bedroom. It is at the top of the stairs.
This whole
Thank
castle
you,
only has
Miss,
one bedroom, or is that just the nicest one?
You may call me Gerda, Herr Knight.
I mean, I assume that's the most furnished.
Right. Yeah, she's peeling potatoes in the great hall of a castle.
Just onto the floor?
Yeah.
This
I
is-
mean,
Like, I mean, you gotta peel potatoes, but why here?
yeah. Is there not a kitchen? Is there not a bucket in the kitchen that you could peel your potatoes into?
It's a lion's head carved in stone. Gerda is young and quite attractive. Potatoes. They must grow well around here.
I guess so.
A few tapestries hang on the wall. Gabriel isn't sure if they mean something, or if they're just good insulation.
Why
There's
not
a
both?
dragon's head on the wall. It looks like a real dragon's head, too.
This shadow hunter stuff is serious.
A large handcraft dagger hangs on the wall. It looks quite old, but it's
I
been
take it?
polished to a high shine.
I mean, I'm gonna hunt some shadows. I'm gonna need a weapon, right?
Obtain. She said make yourself at
This
home.
dagger.
It is the knife of a Schattenjäger. You may take it, Herr Knight. Everything in this castle is yours now.
Sweet.
The Ritter dagger is solid, weighty, and highly polished.
Hey, J-Dog. Merry Christmas to you, too.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, my beard's, not so much there right now.
He'll come back.
Hope you're doing well tonight. We've taken a
The
little trip to
archway
Germany.
doesn't need to be opened or closed.
My bad.
Made a new friend
Uh.
peeling potatoes.
Yeah. What's her name?
Gerda.
Gerda. Gerda's peeling potatoes in the hallway for some reason. Unfortunately, our Uncle Wolfgang is not present, but we've been told to make ourselves at home.
We
Oh!
own a whole castle now. Hell yeah.
This is a place.
Sure is.
Yeah, I hear you.
A magnificent stained glass window depicts the legendary battle between St. George and the dragon.
Cool.
3 panels hang from each side of the chapel. Gabriel cannot determine what their purpose might be.
That seems puzzly to me, right?
They remind me of church.
Hmm.
Not the church that I went to growing up, but one of my friends went to, I think it was a Methodist church.
Mm-hmm.
And the building, I'm sure the building was older than mid-century, but they had all of these like mid-century ass arts and crafts type banners, quilted banners hanging in the sanctuary that had this kind of like, I don't know, Methodist symbolism. I don't know what that means. I don't really know what I mean by that other than, I don't know, Methodists love images of cups for some reason.
Okay.
That's all I got. Apologies to any Methodists out there.
I feel like these might be important, so I'm just drawing them real quick here. Like on the right side here, we got a cup with a dagger and some blood dripping from it into the cup. We got a kneeling knight, and then we got a scroll. And then on the left side, we have like some hands reaching up with like drops of water
Yeah, like
dripping
hands-
into them.
Hands catching water.
The middle one looks like hair being cut with a knife.
Yeah.
And then the last one looks like another cup on top of a pedestal in the water or something. Hey, Hinton. Good
Hey,
to see you.
Hinton.
Hope you're doing well. I took last Tuesday and the preceding Saturday off. Yeah. So it's been a little bit. Did some traveling. Went to see some family for the holidays. I trimmed my beard to get a better mask fit while we were traveling.
And now nobody should travel. Everybody stay home. Do not do as we have done.
Don't ask me to keep track of the days I'm lost. I hear you. I think we're all feeling that.
3 panels hang from each side of the chapel. Candelabrum flank the altar.
Can't really see too much to do here right now.
A plain wooden altar occupies the center of the chapel. A cushion kneeler at the bottom indicates that the altar is a place of prayer.
Okay. Should we pray? Can I use...
Gabriel does not have a reason to kneel at the altar right now.
Oh. Huh. My camera froze. Whoa.
Oh.
That's
That's
not great.
Incorrect.
That was weird.